Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is May 2nd. I think, yeah. Uh Second day of May. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know how you're doing in this problem and all the good stuff. And also for my for my viewers who are celebrating, Eid Mubarak. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Yeah. But yeah, hope y'all are having a good time in general, and hope everyone's having a good May so far as the month begins. Let's do today's problem, sort of way by parity. Okay, so I think we were supposed to do odd and even first, odd second. Okay, so the easy way to do it is just do like nums dot or return sorted nums key is equal to lambda x of lambda mod 2, right? So this will definitely work, but then yeah. So there you go. You have a one-liner, right? But the thing is, of course, what's the complexity here, right? This is going to be comparison-based sort, so it's going to be n log n. The thing that I'm thinking about, and I probably did it this way previously, to be honest. If I've done it before, I don't remember these problems anymore because why would you have to remember it if it's one line? But I think what now it reminds me is kind of like oh man, I always forget which country it is, but the flag problem, right? Is it Dutch? The Dutch flag problem, where you're trying to sort them by but and this is a easier variation of that. I think is it called a Dutch? Let me Google real quick. Okay, it is a Dutch flag album. Okay, but basically, what I'm thinking right now, though, just for funds, because okay, I know that this works. We can even submit. It doesn't really matter. Um, the for fun and up solving at home is trying to think of a linear way to do it. And the way that I'm thinking about, because this is easy, so and you hopefully you have enough time to spend to up solve. And another way of doing it is by, like I said, the pseudo kind of that, or you could even think of it straight up as Dutch flag algorithm, but with only two colors, right? So that's basically the way that I would do it, just by using two pointers. So let's just think about how that would look like. So basically, I think I would have a pointer in the front and a pointer in the back, and then yeah, and then just as I go from left to right, I swap the odds and evens, right? So that's the way that I think I would do it. Though I'm gonna go a little bit slow because I it's not something that I do very often. So we'll see. Okay, so n is equal to length of nums, and this is gonna be in place as well, just to be clear, so that this will be actually all of one space. So let's see. So let's just let's have a current index, right? And then now we have a left index which contains. So basically, the idea here that I'm trying to think about is that, so let's say you have an array, right? You have an array of many elements, and of course, it only matters where they're odd or even. So I'm just going to replace this for simple sake, just ones and zeros, right? Because odds and evens, right? So then now I basically have a pointer to the front and a pointer to the end and a processing. So then here I go one. Okay, we want the one in the back. So then we move it to the back, right? So then we move it to the back. This is a one. So then we move it to the back. Let's say we move here. You could do a couple of things for sure, but you do a couple of optimizations. But basically, yeah, now that you see a zero, you move this one to the back, and now you have a zero here, right? And then now here, of course, you can move this to the left and this to the right. Oops, yeah, you get the idea. Then now let's say we're processing here. Okay, so one and zeros. So then now we can swap again. So then basically that's maybe the idea. Is that we have. Yeah. So basically, we just keep on swapping zeros with ones, and then that's basically it. Let's play around with that. Let's actually rewrite this in a different way. So then we have left is equal to 0, right is equal to n minus 1. Let's just say while left is less than n if well and num sub left is equal to mod2. So basically, if this is even, we can move forward is what we're doing. And then we do the same thing for right. Right. Yeah. And then now we just keep on looping until we have one number, and I think that should be okay for these two. So then now, that means that at the end of these two things, that means that we have or it could be at the end, I suppose, but that means that at the end, that means that num sub left is mod2 is equal to 1. That means that we have an odd number on the left side and an even number on the right side. So let's double check. If left is less than right, then num sub left, num sub right is equal to each other. And then that's pretty much it. Otherwise this would break next time we loop, so I think this should be okay. And then when we loop again, then this thing happens. I think maybe we're okay, but it would also not surprise me we have an infinite loop. So let's give it a spin, because I maybe missed some silliness, but that looks okay. So yeah, let's also test it for a little bit more. And also, I guess I already typed one. This is just a random example. I don't have any, you know. And the good thing about using simple numbers is that you can look at the solution very quickly and then know the answer. But it seems like we are getting a wrong answer, or at least a time limit exceeded. So then now we have some fun things to do. Oh, actually that went. It's just that the computer is slow. Well, not the computer, but the server, because 29 milliseconds is pretty slow, or pretty fast. I mean, the internet is slow, maybe. Okay, so let's give it a submit. Let's give it a go, and see how we go. Cool. 760-day 2 streak, and as you can see, this is going to be a linear time and over one space algorithm in place. Of course, you have to say in place just to make sure. But yeah, yeah, that's pretty much all I have. I think I probably did it the other two ways with sorting previously. Okay, yeah, so we used the sort by key, made it explicit. Here I made the one-liner yesterday, or not yesterday, a year and a half ago, or almost 2 years ago now, wow. But today we did it linear time, and I'm happy for that. Okay, cool. That's all I have for this one. Let me know what you think. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Hope y'all have a good rest of May. We're going to be doing this or a month or whatever. We have a 762-day streak, so it's going to keep going. So yeah, stay good, stay healthy, to good mental health. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.